We're in the Ramble. All right. All right. This is where we get spoilery. So if you haven't seen Violet Evergarden the movie, fuck off, dude. Skip ahead. Because you really need to check it out. We don't want to spoil anything. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. So Major's alive.
Yeah.
And he's hanging out on an island. Feels undeserving of any affection that he would have been given. He just feels like a bad guy, and that's the thing that actually makes it work for me, because it is a little weird that, like, you know, this guy was literally given a child, a warrior child, granted, and she was basically like the fucking Stooges. Now I want to be your dog.
You know, it is pretty terrible. And if you think about it, dude, there's probably been worse things in real war.
Oh yeah, totally. But the thing is, the fact that they don't shy away from that fact.
Yeah.
That they have that be Gilbert's whole reason for not revealing himself. That he says, no, I fucked up so bad by even accepting this, by even taking you with me. Everything that happened was so bad. It's my fault you lost your arms. It's my fault all this happened.
Yeah, it's he accepts that it's his fault that she caught feelings for him.
Yes, and that's the only reason it works at all for me. It is still weird, but it's a weird that works. Yeah, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, it's a love. I guess what I was trying to say is it's kind of love born in a very, very like traumatic situation.
Oh, incredibly so. Literally,
you know, like
the most traumatic shit that
like what do you do in a situation like how do you don't have anybody else around, you have very few people to bond with, and the people you do bond with may be gone a minute later.
No, it's wild.
So, you know, I think there probably are a different set of rules, and I think this show handles that very tactfully.
Roger, are you telling me that even love can bloom on the battlefield?
Oh, I'm telling you, dude.
All right. Do you have anything else to say about it, or are we just like, it's good?
Yeah, it is good. I mean, we might as well tell the people that, you know, the people that came, they want to know, just to be safe, which part had us dying.
Had us actually dying of tears.
Yeah.
It's when the kid goes. It's when the kid has a conversation. He has a so here's the big spoiler. Eurus, you know, he manages to get the letters done with Violet for his parents and for his little brother, and he wants to write another one for his friend who he said not to come and see him in the hospital, and he is so weak and he's actually fading. He is not going to make it through the night, it seems, and they haven't been able to do it. And you know what they do? They say, fuck all that. Give me that goddamn telephone. We're calling this motherfucker up. And they get him on the phone. He has his moment. And it is fucking heartbreaking. Yeah. And then they keep going. And he's gone. They read the letters.
It is fucking brutal, dude.
It is so
outright brutal.
It's so hard. So it wasn't during that scene. It was earlier on. Because, you know, here's my thing is like when I'm in that moment, when I'm in the this is the fucking climax of the emotional shit, I want to be in there. I want to see it. I want to focus. I want to bask in it. That's my shit. Before that, when we're like building to it,
I wish I could have walked out of that room.
Wow. When we're building to it, I'll crack a joke or two. And we did have one because they said what he's sick. They don't actually say, I think, what he's sick with, but that he is very weak and his arms and legs are withering away. You know where this is going.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, but if his arms wither away, then
oh no. Oh no. I think I was too emotionally distraught.
I had to get one in. That's the trick. You got a homie there, you can do that shit.
Yeah, I didn't have a homie.
But then it gets real sad.
Yeah. So Violet is in a lighthouse. She's found Gilbert.
She's away from it.
She's been rejected by Gilbert.
Made a fucking pinky swear that she would get this letter done and deliver those letters.
Well, and Claudia makes the comment, you just want to go back and talk to Gilbert because they're getting a transmission. Hey, this kid is fading. Mm-hmm. You know, she's learning. And she turns to like, no, I made a pinky promise.
Made a pinky promise.
And dude, it fucking broke my heart, dude. And then it flashes to the kid, and then they start reading those goddamn letters.
The fucking
and
letters.
Each letter is more sad than the last. God.
And of course,
it's 3 consecutive letters.
And of course, the little brother doesn't fully get it what's happening.
Yeah.
And they read the letter to the little brother, and it's so beautiful and so sad, and he just jumps down smiling, runs over to his now dead brother, is like, "Thank you so much."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And that's when Haley turned to me. He's like, shit.
Yeah.
It's so good,
dude. It's fucking.
It's so good.
It's brutal. And right at the beginning, it starts you off with the letters from Anne.
Yes.
Or for Anne.
Yes.
Who is Daisy's mother?
Daisy's grandmother.
Yes. Well, I think Anne.
No. Anne was the grandmother who just died. The great grandmother. She says, "Great grandmother, you did this for her." That's what she says. The mother who Daisy is not talking to.
Yes, the mother is. Oh wait, no, the mother is the.
The mother is Anne's kid.
Yes.
Yes, and then Daisy's Anne's granddaughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think we were saying the same thing, just
I think
backwards.
so. Yeah.
But and then
so her mother is the one that receives the letters.
Wait,
yes.
The mom's mom. Yes.
The mom's mom wrote the letters.
Hang on. Daisy's mom's mom?
Yes, her grandmother had the letters penned by Violet Evergarden.
No.
Are you sure?
Daisy's grandmother is the little girl who got the letters all those years.
Let's see.
Daisy's great-grandmother was that little girl's mother who had Violet write the letters.
Okay, so
why the hell else would they even bring up great-grandmother?
Is Anne the grandmother or the...
Anne is the little girl who is the grandmother of Daisy.
Okay, so that's who dies.
Yes, that's who died.
I see.
Now we got to draw up a family tree. Hang on. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's like, why else would she even mention great-grandmother? Like, because great-grandmother's the one who had those letters written.
Yeah, Violet arrives at a mansion where a 10-year-old girl named Anne.
Yes.
And then Violet, come on, phone. Don't fail me now. Okay. I think you are right.
Here. The first line of the Violet Evergarden
Daisy,
the movie,
the granddaughter
of Anne, stumbles upon the letters to her grandmother, sent to her grandmother during her birthday. So her grandmother was Anne. Her Daisy's great-grandmother was Anne.
Quite a bit in the future, yeah.
Yeah, it's way up there, dog. It's way up there. Otherwise, like, Daisy's mom would have been Anne, and then it's like, why isn't your hair orange? Anyway, it's all good shit.
Yeah.
Is the point?
The fact of the matter is that doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect the story that I interpreted that wrong.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
The letters are still they're still heartbreaking.
They still hurt. They still hurt like a motherfucker. Just in my heart.
Reading through all the letters that they wrote, or pretty much, they go through like a good, at least 8 of them.
Yeah. It's good shit.
Yeah.
It's good shit and it made me cry. I have something I'd like to talk about if we have a moment.
Okay.
Because I was just thinking about this and it kind of stuck with me. So, you know me, I love the sad shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you don't enjoy the sad shit because it kind of sticks with you. It kind of hangs on to you.
Yeah, man, I won't forget this for a long time.
You have those sad feelings that makes you sad. So for me, I find those moments are very cathartic for me. I enjoy them. I cry it out and I feel it and I remember that, but it's not like hanging over me, I was trying to think of something that relates this relates how I could explain it better. But this can either be a discussion or I can just say this and you can be like, whatever. So for me, I get the thing where it hangs on me with horror. Scary shit keeps me awake at night. And I can't deal with it. That's why I don't fuck with horror movies, really. Yeah. When I saw fucking Hereditary, I was hearing those fucking horns while I was laying in bed. Like that shit. And it fucked with me. I would have this horrible anxiety while I'm laying in bed and I could not sleep, and that's why I got on the melatonin.
It's like that time you showed me the Jinx.
Yes. That's like a real life
thing. That motherfucker got the fucking COVID, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Probably ain't gonna make it.
Fuck him. Fuck the Jinx. Fuck the Bobby Durst. Fuck the Bobby Durst. So I wonder then, because I know you like some horror series. You're into some stuff. So I feel like this is kind of an inverse thing with us.
Yeah.
Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I kind of would.
So does that...
like I have my cathartic moments with stuff that generally like kind of funnier stuff.
Yeah.
Like the poop doll or like the roach in Way of the House Husband, which had me fucking dying. Like that is, I felt great after that shit.
The poop
that
doll from Asobia Sobase.
Yeah.
Just want to, if anyone's wondering what the poop doll is, check out Asobia Sobase.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just trying to like think of a way I could like better relate.
Yeah. It's just, it does. It's not that I hate it. Yeah. I think maybe you don't like horror movies to an extent too. Sometimes
it depends. Yeah. I like the Babadook.
It's not that I don't like sad stuff or dramas or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's that it weighs on me, and I, like even if it's not real, I often take these characters and I have a sense of where I bond with them, and I think everybody has that to a level of what you need to get into the show.
Sure.
But it sticks with me, and then I carry that weight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard.
Carry that
weight. It's hard for me to. Sometimes it's hard for me to get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I like the weight.
Yeah, I don't like it, dude. Well, it's supposed to feel good. Like if you could, like you cry and it releases it, dude.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't release it. I just continue to feel sad about things.
I get you. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get those feelings out.
Yeah, maybe, dude.
Get you a little
feelings.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It was a fucking lot. Oh, do you want to read the text messages?
Oh yeah, go ahead and do the text.
That was pretty fun. Do you want to read them together or what?
Dude, I want you to read them.
You want me to read all of them? Okay.
I want you to interpret how I was typing this stuff out.
All right, so this all starts Thursday, October 21st. I texted you at 1 o'clock, just after 1. Watched Violet Evergarden last night. Can confirm, very sad. You responded later at 5. I will watch it tonight so we can cry about it tomorrow, and that's what we're doing now.
Yeah, that was a joke, by the way.
At 8:09, dude, this movie comes out swinging. Yeah, man, with the flash forward flashback, LOL. You correct yourself. Me 20 minutes in, you have a gif of is that Balrog? Is that his name?
It's Sagat.
Sagat. Didn't they switch the names around?
In America, it's Sagat.
Okay. Sagat kneeing the shit out of what's her name?
Sakura,
yes, from Street Fighter. I respond with the meme of the little guy with the glasses saying, yeah. Roger. Okay, I'm gonna try to do our voices different, so I just read through these.
I want you to take note too that there's absolutely no punctuation in any of this.
It's all caps for a little while here. Oh, good, a sick kid with a beautiful baby sibling. Smiley face for me. Oh, good, posthumous letters he can't afford. There's a child discount. Calm down. Oh, good, a discount. Me, smiley face with tears. You then send a gif of Ryu hitting E Honda with a Hadoken. The day he goes to heaven, my dude, I can't. I send a smiling emoji with several tears. You send a gif of an anime character doing a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's the blonde-haired girl from Hitori.
Yeah.
And I sent that at the moment that they did the thumbs up.
And I sent you back the Terminator thumb as he goes into into the freaking smelter. You respond then with a gif of Ken attempting to do a Hadoken but getting knocked out by Ryo's Hadoken. Then what appears to be is that Damian Priest getting a beatdown from a bunch of people?
I think so. I mean, the main thing here is that there's a big mugging going on here.
Yeah.
This is the kid dying right here.
Uh-huh.
This is as the letters are being...
The wrestling beatdown is as the letters are being read. And then finally, Mankind being thrown off of the cage through the table. What was that?
That was when he was reading the letter to the child.
Oh, boy. Roger says, all caps, "Well, I am crying. I hope you are all happy. This sucks butts. I am so upset." To which I respond, "It'll be okay, buddy. If you need a palate cleanser," I said pellet cleanser. I spelled it wrong.
I read it as palate.
If you need a palate cleanser, check out Ranking of Kings episode 2 went up, or Komi-san on Netflix. I'm gonna need a couple of cleansers. You'll get there, big boy. Just finished it, including post credits. Proud of you. I want you to know I meant that. That was not meant to be in any way ironic or anything. I really am proud of you for getting through this sad thing. Those letters they read aloud on the show are all fucking brutal, dude. Yeah, man, me and Halo are fucking balling. I didn't ball, but I definitely cried. Had to wipe my eyes more than once. Yeah, man. It just kind of goes on for a while. I again refer to it as emotional Drano. You're still hurting over it. Here's a fun one. Well, I'm glad you made it to the other side, my guy. Now next year I'll get you to watch A Silent Voice, LOL. I mentally and physically cannot carry that kind of weight for at least another year. I got to charge, my guy. I got you, big boy. And then it goes on like that. But yes, it was a fun like live texting of me watching this fucking movie.
It was helping me get through the movie.
It was like God. It was what's that fucking song? The Kill. Break me down, bury me, baby. Yes, it was very good. Well, now that that's all out of the way, Roger, I have a question that burns within my very soul, and I must know the answer. What have you been watching?
Okay. I actually did watch some this week.
I know you did.
I still haven't finished When They Cry. I was saving it.
All right.
But...
Oh, big yawn. Get that...
Yeah, there's that yawn.
Can't get them feels out. You get that yawn out, baby boy.
Late night recordings after a full day of work. The first thing, okay, well, I'll talk about my pellet cleanser.
Your pellet cleanser.
Yeah.
Your pellet cleanser without an A.
I watched Komi Cant Communicate. The first episode went on Netflix.
Yeah,
Netflix, like you said, finally wised up.
They finally wised up. They're doing it week by week.
Not
with this
bothering
one.
dubbing it.
And with Blue Period. Those dubs will come later, baby. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. And Komi was very cute.
Yeah.
I read the first book and most of the second one, if not all of it. I don't remember if I finished it or not, but...
Yeah, I think I have the first 4 at my
house. It's just me, you know, like I'll have a moment where I hide in my spot in the store on the first comic rack.
Kind of thumb through it.
Yeah, and I'll like sometimes I'll pull out a manga and just give it a quick flip, and then I'll get a chapter done and throw it on the wall. Yeah, because we're not supposed to read on the clock, which I think is kind of fair, but
also,
you know,
you work at a comic.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to do a good slacking.
But how about that show, baby?
I loved it, man. It was exactly what it needed to be. It was beautiful. It was fun, and most of all, goddamn, it was cute.
Yeah, really cute.
Especially when they were doing the chalkboard, and that was coming to life.
Chalkboard was very good. It's very true to the manga. It's the animation, everything is absolutely stellar. The art's very well done. They nail it. Very, very clean, very pretty. I will say there's a couple bits where like they walk past the desks, and the desks are all clearly CG in the background, and that took me out a little bit. But everything else was like fucking beautiful. Yeah, which is very well done. I will say that they do a thing where they're very true to the manga, as we both said. But there's bits in there that I feel like they could have been a little different with it. Like when she stands up and she's gonna write her name on the chalkboard, she just stands there and then just hard cuts to her like moved over a little bit, which is how it is in the manga because it's still images. But here, I watched it twice, and both times I was like, whoa, did I just skip forward or something? Like, it was a little jarring a couple times where they do these hard cuts, but every other thing with it was so smooth and pretty. Like, it's just so good.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. I can't wait to talk more about it.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for more episodes, because that first one really only introduces the main dude. You know, it's Komi and Tadano, and that's it. And there's you get little peeks at other characters, but you don't get anything else. It's pretty.
Yeah, we also finished My Hero Academia. The season was not great.
I thought it got decent toward the end.
I'm not going to say it was bad.
No, I thought it got better toward the end. I like the My Violet Academia stuff. But
it was okay.
Yeah.
I think the season just didn't have any, like, every season at least has, like, a banger part to it, and this one did not have it.
They really just like set up.
It's just all set up for you know, and like the next one. Okay, well, there's our banger.
It's a whole lot of setup, and they also throw in like that dude with the big nose, and then just handle him like 5 episodes later.
Yeah,
it's like he's in and out very quickly. I mean,
the threat never feels real.
Yeah,
it just never does.
I
you
can't
know,
really
like
disagree with that.
And at no point was I ever worried about anybody. You know. Earlier in the show, there were moments too, like where you worry that, you know, characters that you really care about might die.
Yeah.
And you don't get that in this season. The stakes just don't feel all that high.
There's one that gets close, but even then the whole time you're like, that character ain't dying.
It did really make me feel good. it made me enjoy a certain character a lot more.
Oh yeah,
which was Twice. Twice is amazing.
Twice is really fun.
Yeah, he really gets a lot. That's that villain that they'll kill off like towards the end. That's gonna break your heart.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, when he goes, it's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
And fucking.
I mean, he's fucking Deadpool. That's who he is.
Anime Harley Quinn's gonna be all sad about it, and it's gonna really hit you.
Yeah. But it was okay. I don't have much to say about it. Like when it was over, like that's it. Okay, well here we go.
All right.
But on to the next. I did check out Mareko-chan.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot.
I
think me and your girlfriend Haley are probably on the same wavelength.
I think you are,
because I accept that this show is spooky smut, and I accept that this show is hilarious.
Now I've been told it gets less smutty as the show goes on.
If they kept it at the same rate, I would be fine with it.
Okay.
Because when they got that eyeball booby monster,
yeah,
and then it slithers over to the nurse.
Haley absolutely lost her mind, because that's the humor of the show. The humor of the show is mostly like these little sex jokes. There is a ghost that is
what you gonna do about it? It's a ghost and they don't even know it's there.
Straight up groping Mareko-chan's friend because she has big titty. Not that she knows it, it's a ghost. She can't see or feel it, but Mareko-chan can feel it.
If there were like sentient ghosts like that, if those do exist, God, how many of them are freaking
I'm getting a hand job right now. Anyway, Anyway, yeah. So the big humor from that one is she tries to get the ghost to leave her friend alone, and then the ghost like seems like it's gonna go at Miroku, but it doesn't because she's flat. Haha. And then the big titty nurse comes in, and the ghost is like, "Oh yeah!"
flies off.
Absolutely like pounces her, and the ghost's eyes look like a pair of tits.
Yeah,
it's
and like that's wiggling the humor. Around and shit. Yeah.
I don't know, that stuff doesn't really do it for me. It's like I get it, I totally get it. I'm not shitting on it. It's just not my personal style. The thing that made it where I was pretty close to being like, I don't want to watch any more of this. But then the end of that second episode, they actually did a thing where she actually uses her ghost vision to do a thing rather than just see it and be freaked out. She actually uses it actively.
Yeah, whereas, up to this point, the ghosts have been the degenerates the whole time.
Yes.
And then you see this person who is clearly...
Who seems
This is a
nice,
flesh and blood that could affect something living.
Yes. And she actually, uses her ability to see these ghosts to make a decision.
Yeah, and it gives you a great "Don't judge a book by its cover" moment.
It's really cute. That part was really cute.
I think it does like that. It really does. Like that's a big redeeming thing for it, especially if they do more. All they have to do is sprinkle that in from time to time.
Yeah,
and it'll keep you there.
Episode 3 has a little bit of that too. There's like a dude who's like thinks that she's looking at her. You've seen episode 3?
Yes, I have.
And in fact, he's got like a weird lady ghost who like Haley described as having a vagina mouth.
Yeah,
it's like one of these. Like
it's
got a MIDI. It's got the MIDI.
Yeah, it's like a bug mouth. Yeah. It's like Cell, the first form of Cell.
Yeah, where it opens sideways.
It's got this big hangy down tongue,
and it's like, why are you looking at my man? He's like, I'm not. And she. Okay, this did make me laugh. We're like, to get the ghost to leave her alone and convince her she wasn't looking at her dude, she looks at a big wrestler dude on her phone. She's like, oh, he's so strong. And this dude's like mid-suplex or something. It's pretty funny. Okay. It has its moments. It's definitely...
It does.
It's growing on me. That first episode, meh. That first half of the second episode, meh. Now it's growing on me.
It's a dark humor. And it's like I said, it's spooky smut.
I like the intro and outro too. I like the intro song, not the intro itself. I do like the outro a lot because it starts with a jump scare.
Yeah,
that thing running.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun. It's fine.
I'm a fan of it. I would put it. I'd put it if I was to put it on tier list. I'd put it somewhere. I don't know if I'd give it a B or an A. I'd probably put it towards the very end of the A.
Yeah, I think that's.
But a show that shocked me how much I fucking liked it.
Oh, here we go.
Was The Vampire Dies in No Time.
Dog, it's so funny.
This show...
I told your dumbass it's an A, baby!
This show... We had a little discussion about it, and... this show is stupid. Yes. It accepts that it's stupid.
Yes.
And it cashes in on it.
It's very dumb.
And it is fucking hilarious. And it also has the best character of the entire anime season Guaranteed.
The Armadillo.
John the Armadillo.
He's perfect.
He's a 3-banded armadillo, and I love them little sons of bitches. Now we got them armadillos here in Texas.
Oh yeah,
but we don't got those 3-banded ones.
You don't want to fuck with them too much though, because they can carry leprosy.
Yeah. So the 3-banded too is like a perfect ball. Like they actually have, our armadillo there is still exposed on it.
I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah.
So when you were watching this show, episode 1, and they introduced John the Armadillo, the vampire says something like, "What are you talking about? He's been here the whole time." And they show a clip when they were in the trap room, and John in a ball shoots out of one of the things, out of the side of the thing, like it's shooting cannonballs. Did you do what I did and rewind to see if he was?
No,
really
I
there?
didn't, because Kat was watching with me.
Okay, I did rewind it, and he was there.
Yeah,
it made me very happy.
Dude, Kat was fucking losing it on this one. She's
funny.
like, I love this show.
It's so fun. It's so cute.
Yeah,
I love
fucking.
John.
It's not often that I see her over there fucking cracking up over this shit. But it's so hard not to laugh at some of the jokes they throw at you.
Yeah, man.
And it's bold. It'll try racier jokes.
Yeah, that was my one quibble, is that each episode they've done like one thing that I would say is a little off color. This third one had a character who is a very like stereotypical kind of gay basher kind of dude. Like he is very, very obviously very flamboyant, and he is after you. He is here to convert you, whether you want it or not. And it's not great, but it's funny.
It is funny.
They make it work in context.
Yeah.
If I just walked in and saw that, I might be like, I don't know.
And man, dude, when they do John is gonna get his own episodes too.
I love
somewhere
John. John's like the whole outro. I hope John can get more. Also, he leaves it. So the outro is John leaving his family of other armadillos, and also there's a fucking lizard man there.
Yeah.
There's a straight up reptilian just hanging out with him. What is that?
I don't know. But the best is whenever John dies.
Not John.
Not John. Sorry, Drollic. When he dies, he's sand. And he just poofs.
Disintegrates.
If John is around him, John is like, you see him down there trying to scoop him back up.
He's a sweet baby.
It's his familiar.
He's so good. I told you, man, I've never watched a show and just immediately been like, I need a plush of that.
Yeah.
I must have it.
When they start releasing that John merch, I'm going to get me something. God.
I'm going to get all the John merch. John's perfect.
Dude, he's so good. And there's a moment that we're talking about, the moment in the bar or whatever, where God, what's the dude's name?
They're doing
is it
Ronaldo?
Ronaldo, yeah. He immediately wants to get rid of Drollic.
Yeah.
He wants to get rid of him.
And so he's intentionally losing these contests.
Yeah, it turns out that he needs to definitely win this competition.
He needs to keep him around.
People are loving Drollic.
Yeah, the folks love Drollic. We need more Drollic.
And they play this game of Twister.
Excuse me.
And the bartender tells him about Twister and his
like,
wife. Insinuating that he fucked his wife over Twister.
It was round 4 of the competition, 4 out of 5. And he's like, for round 4, let's play Twister. And they're like, you just had that full-size adult Twister here? He's like, yes, me and my wife had many treasured memories on this one. And it like has a little, it's like a little like still image of like a painting. Like it's obviously back in the day of a younger him and his wife just almost on top of each other on this fucking Twister board. And then he gets so excited, he just starts bouncing up and down.
It's like...
He starts vibrating.
It is fucking comedy gold.
It's pretty funny.
Oh man, yeah. I was fucking dying. Even in the first episode, where he's Ronaldo is summoned to find this kid. Well, turns out this kid just been in there playing his video games while he was asleep during the day.
He just sneaks in to play video games. That's all he wants to do. That's all he cares about.
Oh my god, this shit is fucking hilarious.
It's very good.
Oh, also the female character they added into. Is
the
also hilarious.
Cop,
yeah, and now she's stuck watching over them because she overreads the situation.
She overreads so hard, like several times.
And there's a moment where she's in the house, and Ronaldo is trying to find a way to get Drollic to turn to sand and die for a little bit.
Yes,
because
and it's not.
He's so worried that Drollic wants to bite the nape of a beautiful woman.
Yes,
but whenever Drollic finally sees her, he scurries over really fast and He like puts the Gomez on her.
Yeah, he does. He goes like full gentleman, is like kissing her hand and shit. Ah, my beautiful maiden, like that kind of shit. It's like Jesus Christ, dude.
Because Drawk is just generally a nice guy.
He's actually pretty chill.
Yeah,
he's also weak as all fuck. That motherfucker. I said he'll stub his toe and die.
There's one moment where he comes like, because once he does the sand and dies, eventually he just reforms back into life because he's a higher tier vampire.
Right.
But there's one point where he does it and he says, "Denies." It's him coming back and it's just sand backwards.
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Yeah, I love this show, dude. I love it, dude. I can't wait to watch more of it.
Didn't even talk about the fucking big buff vampire whose wiener is a plant.
Yeah, he's got a bush, dude.
He's like flying across the ground with his little vines like running for him. It's so silly. Oh my god. Yeah, show's funny.
Yeah, definitely watch it. And I think that's all I've been watching, dude. That's all I can think of. What have you been watching, good buddy? Anything else you want to add to the mix?
Mostly the same stuff. I did have, there's a couple other things. But, hang on, I'm just gonna, while I talk, I want to put this in front of you so you can see this thing that I was telling you about earlier. So one that I do want to talk about is, despite my, not exactly, I wasn't huge on it. My Senpai is Annoying. Episode 2 dropped, and me and Haley watched that one, and I think it's The Vampire Dies in No Time and My Senpai is Annoying are the two that we together laughed the hardest at. And I still don't have a great feeling about, the fact that this main character literally looks like a child. I get it. It's, my own hangups or whatever. But the show is legitimately quite funny. And there's moments in here where like in the second episode, there's a bit where they're on a train and she's all self-conscious that her boobs are not bigger, which is a very common thing in these animes. And she has these two little stuffed bear toys that she put in there like kind of as a joke when she was trying on clothes and they forgot to take out. And she runs into her co-workers, and one of them, her actual senpai, doesn't notice it at all. They're just having a conversation. But the other guy who works with her cannot help but notice it and just is constantly whipping his head back and forth, just looking at her chest
funny.
And then looking at her senpai, and he is losing his mind. It's very silly and very goofy and it's funny, man. Yeah. I'm not the hugest fan of this thing.
I looked at the character design before this. I don't really read it as a child.
I mean,
I don't really.
It really looks like they just drew a child and then put a suit on her. Like when they're walking together, if it was any other show, you'd say that's a father and daughter.
I think
at the very beginning, she's so short she has to stand on a little stool to like brush her teeth, and it really just looks like a kid. She's got the little one tooth, the little Moe Fang thing. Like everything about her just says that's a baby. That's baby.
I don't know, dude. I don't really. I really didn't visualize it as a baby character. It doesn't, because I think children look different in anime generally to me, especially in this style. Like she has a certain level of maturity, and sometimes, dude, people just are short.
No, I get that. That's what I'm saying is that I get drawing a character short. They drew a kid. I get what you're saying, man, but I don't know, man. Watch the show. They fucking.
I see him like something. It's like like he's like 6'5" and she's like 4'8".
Nah, homie. She looks like fucking Yotsuba. Like she's tiny.
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't know, man. I don't read it.
I'm still watching the goddamn show. It's funny, but I don't know. It's hot garbage. It's garbage, but it's hot. It's pretty funny. What else have I been watching? Oh, Ranking of Kings episode 2 dropped. That one's pretty sweet. Boy oh boy, that one was also kind of sad because you see like the little shadow boy, the little shadow monster's backstory.
Why are you telling me that's a pellet cleanser? Okay.
Well, episode 1 is a great pellet cleanser. Episode 2, kind of sad, but check out episode 1 and then watch episode 2 after episode 3 comes out because hopefully it's less sad. But yeah, you see like the little shadow dude's backstory. I won't tell you the whole thing, but he is the last of his clan. And in his backstory, he wasn't the last of his clan. So you can do the math and figure out what happens to the rest of his clan. other than that, it's just a cute show, man. I really like Ranking of Kings. It's very cute. It's got a banging intro. The intro kicks so much ass. You gotta check it out. Just at least that one episode, dude. Outro's pretty good too. What else have I been watching? Sakugan. I watched episode 2 of. Episode 3 is out now. I haven't watched it yet. Sakugan's pretty great. That's the one with the father and daughter who are out fighting like kaiju and shit in their robot in episode 2. What else? Mute King. I'm not all the way caught up on, but I watched a little bit of. It's still funny. Still goofy as hell and funny. Blue Period episode 2 dropped. Pretty slow. Episode 2 was kind of real boring, but did have some okay art in it, so I'm into it still. We'll see what happens. There was a pretty fun part in there where they basically, over this like summer break, everybody kept a little art diary where they would either have their own art or pictures or things that inspire them and whatnot. And some people like brought in pictures that they took. Some people had actual art that they had done. One person like made a costume because she like was into stitching and stuff. She made like this little costume. One person brought a waifu statue to the class and just had it sitting on the table. And I was like, oh, and titties.
Oh, it's my good buddy Clayton.
Whoops. It's pretty fun. But yeah, the show's good. Honestly, man, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I guess maybe there's a meta thing for it, but mostly it's just like the actual art when you see like the paintings they've done are pretty decent. But when you're watching the characters move and talk, it's not that good, man. It's kind of a bummer. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe that was a dip in quality there. I don't remember the first episode looking all that bad, so maybe, I don't know. Otherwise, haven't really watched much more of anything else. Oh, Faraway Paladin, I watched a little bit of it. It's that one isekai that I actually like from this season.
Yeah, I have no intention of watching
any of the isekais. Yeah,
any of these
I don't blame
guys.
you. This one seems okay. It's still moving pretty slow, man. But yeah, it's making its little moves. It's all right. It's fine. It's a kid. He's got a mummy. That's fun. He's got a mummy and a big, strong skeleton daddy who teaches him how to sword fight. Not like that. Not like that. And not just touch the tip. Stop. He's over here making movements with his hand where his dick is. Thanks, Roger.
I was doing the helicopter.
You were doing the helicopter.
As they called it on that plane.
Yes. And Jesus Christ. We don't need to talk about that. And he's got a ghost grandpa who teaches him magic, which is pretty fun. Anyway, show's all right. But yeah, I plan on watching some more of these. I still got stuff from last season that I need to catch up on, that I need to finish and or catch up on because it's ongoing. So I got more to watch, and I'm planning on watching it. Maybe not this week because Dynamite's on Saturday, and I want to watch that.
Yeah.
And we'll see. But yeah, man, there's all kinds of stuff going on. You got anything else you've been doing, big boy?
Not really. But we could talk just briefly about that Cowboy Bebop trailer that dropped.
Yeah, so they did a little
fire, dude.
It's really good. I love it. They did a little teaser thing where it's clearly not what the show. I can't imagine the show is going to be like this because they're literally like pulling panels and going between scenes. It's mostly just a way to get a feel for the characters and everything, and they fucking nailed it. I loved it a lot. I thought it was very good. And that bit where Spike is sitting there eating noodles, and he has a flash, and he sees like off in the distance the shadow of Vicious challenging him, and Green Bird hits. That fucking song hits. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh baby, when Green Bird hits, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So good.
That trailer is fucking amazing.
Trailer kicks ass. It's got a bunch of music.
The show, like, I had low expectations, and then when they showed off the images, my expectations significantly increased. Mm-hmm. Then they showed off the intro that we talked about.
Yeah.
And they went even higher, and now this has them through the roof.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm at definitely, like this show could really disappoint me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm here for it, dude. I'm excited I'm at very least excited and happy that to some extent, you know, that these people had to put some sort of, even if I don't like it, even if we don't like it, these people cared about the show, and they did try it. They are trying to put something, and I have a feeling that I am going to like it.
I feel like it's going to be fun. I really want to try and rewatch Cowboy Bebop the series before it drops.
Yeah, I told Kat that we should watch it.
Mm-hmm. I actually bought the Blu-ray.
She was like, okay, why don't we watch it? I was like, well, I want to watch some of these new ones first real quick.
Nice one, dude. I actually grabbed the Blu-ray they had at a Target for like $30, 20 something, 25 maybe. But yeah, I ended up grabbing the Blu-ray, so I'm probably gonna pop that in and check it out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it on streaming.
Part of me is like, I really want to watch it before the thing drops just to refresh myself. But part of me is like, I kind of don't want to watch it just so I can see how much of it I remember. Because I feel like I remember a lot of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
I love Cowboy Bebop. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What is that, November
15th, I think.
15th? That sounds right.
17th, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. It's like middle of November.
18th, 19th, who knows? I'm excited for it, though. That trailer was hot fire. Check it out if you have not.
I tell you, man, even like before when they announced it, I was like, yeah, whatever. Images dropped, I was like, yeah, whatever. The thing that got me like, yep, was when they said Yoko Kanno's coming in for the music. And I was like, that's all I care about, baby.
Yeah.
And then this trailer dropped, and I was like, hell yeah, that looks great. This I'm into. This I am into, I believe is what I said on the Discord when I dropped it in there. It's going to be a good time. I think it's going to be a real good time. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, dude. Well, I think you can roll these plugs and get us out of here.
Yeah, I think we're
Rampage is going on, and I am tired, and I've got to work tomorrow, as always. You probably got to work tomorrow, too.
He's just a sleepy boy.
Sleepy boy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, let's get on out of here. So thank you so much for hanging with us and checking us out. If you are listening to us on any of the podcast apps, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you are, if it's got a way for you to leave us a rating, please give us 5 stars, leave a comment, and tell your friends, because that's the best way. If it's on Spotify,
follow us. Yeah. We need them follows. The more follows we get, I think the better search rank we get. Like
Absolutely.
When people type in anime or something like that.
Yeah, and if you're on anything else, when you give us the 5 stars, leave a comment and tell your friends. That's how you spread the word. That's how we can get a little bit more fun and get a little bit better with the stuff. You can do all the things. We also want to tell you, if you're on the YouTube channel, thanks for checking us out there. Please leave a comment, subscribe, click that bell for notifications, and of course, check out some more videos, because there's a lot of cool stuff on the YouTube. There's some really good Halloween stuff that Roger put up for the Let's Play with good old Silent Bill and everybody.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun stuff.
What's the fucking name of that one? It's got a weird name. I watched a little bit of it.
Para
something, yeah.
Yeah, Parasomnia, I think.
That's a weird one. Hey.
It is a strange game.
Hey, that game's weird.
It is weird.
It's a fun time, though. But yeah, check out some stuff. It's all a good time on YouTube. If you want to leave us any comments or reach out to us, we have all of our socials.
Paratopic. There
it is. All of our socials will be
in you, friendo.
Yes, all of our socials will be in the description wherever you're watching this. So check them out. We got the Twitter, the Facebook, the Discord, and of course you can send us a good old-fashioned email. We'd love to hear from you guys. Pretty much anywhere you can leave us a comment. If you do so, we'll try to give you a little shout out. If you got a question for us, we'll answer it on air. We love getting those questions and talking about stuff.
Yeah. If I could suggest one Halloween episode of the Let's Play that you should check out. You should check out the second episode where we played House of the Dead 4, the Chicago River incident.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so the Chicago River incident is the incident in which Dave Matthews dumped their septic tank from their tour bus into the Chicago River off of a bridge.
As a ship was going
So
underneath.
If you would love to hear about that story.
Isn't that a real thing that like a ship was going underneath when they did it?
Oh, yeah. It's an incident for a reason.
I was got shit on. Yeah. That sounds fun. I have to check that out.
Give that one a check.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. So
the boat's called Chicago's Little Lady.
Oh, no.
The Little Lady.
Oh, no. That's what they called Chibiusa in the fucking thing. Small lady.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And she got shit on. Dave Matthews, how could you do that? That's terrible. But yes, anywhere you can leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with us. It's always fun. We do want to give a shout out to our musicians. Thank you so much, Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for the use of our opening theme song, Paperdoll. That they are on Spotify, just like us, but that track, as well as so many other hot fire tracks, are only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. We also want to give a shout out to our closing theme provider for the YouTube portion of the show. Of the review portion of the show, rather. That is Haas, a.k.a. Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, all one word, Thomas Tastes Better, a.k.a. Dungeon Witch on YouTube. Thank you so much, Haas, Dungeon Witch, Thomas Tastes Better, for the closing theme there, which is called The Buddy's Good. Thanks again, Haas. Again, that's Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, and Dungeon Witch on YouTube. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. Oh no, it's too much. Yes, that is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft. Thank you, Petty Theft, for the closing theme on our podcast, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Thank you one more time, Petty Theft. You can follow Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And I think that about does it for us. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I feel like we might have ran a little long, but that's okay. It's a ramble, baby. So from all of us here, you got one to take us out on, big boy?
Of course I do, man.
All right. Remember to check us out next week. We're going to be doing our little spooky Halloween episode, Promised Neverland, Season 2. Spooky, scary skeletons. All right. Yeah.
Bustin' make me feel good.
Bustin'. God, that track fucking rips. It's so
that's
good.
what we use for our Halloween opening
really
on the Let's Play.
It's really good. Oh, thank you, Neil CC for that one. But yes, check us out. Come back and see us. And from all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Review Universe Podcast, whatever we are, from all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your sad buddy Roger.
It's too much.